Good morning. How we doing? We've got wasted mind. We've got butts. I know we got a Raven Lord. Hello. How are we all doing today? Wasted mind. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. The protein shake's still hot from the coffee. Oh, from the like putting the espresso in. I try to do so like it doesn't melt down my ice. Like I try to do all of the protein shake and then put the espresso into that, and then I do ice after. I don't know if it helps at all, but I hate when it waters down because it's over the ice. All right, today we've got Warmachine. This is Commodore Foulblood, and this is the, if you're not familiar with the box art, there he is there. So we're going to work on him today. He seems really fun, and, you know, Chum needs a friend. So we're going to work on these together today. And then I think I want to figure out basing for these two. It might be a little bit before I come back for, like, the rest of the box. It might be kind of, like, in between other stuff. But I wanna at least get basing figured out. I don't know if I should go to, like, Sandy Beach. Part of me wants to go to, like, Fish Tank. Get some of the, like, wild plants and stuff. Some of the little rocks and things, but I gotta figure that out. But for today, we're gonna paint. What are you guys up to today? What we got going on? Squeezle Cortex, welcome in. How we doing today? Let's see, but says, not doing anything important otherwise, so could take a long lunch. Rest of the week is rain, so if I don't mow today, gonna be bad news. It was really funny. We were supposed to have rain last night, and like right before everyone was outside mowing their yard. Which is also funny because like the rest of this week, I don't think we get anything, but everyone wanted to make sure they were ahead of it. So it was kind of funny. Sorry, I'm trying to see where we should start. We've got a lot of white. We've got his blue skin. We've got some red. Feel like maybe skin is where we start. And I kinda wanna rock the turquoises. His skin gets quite a bit brighter. It's got, like, a fair amount of white. Um, Maybe we start here and go up. Let's keep him very bright. Very, very bright. Oh, I do it all in a shaker. Protein powder, collagen, creatine. Okay, add hot brewed coffee, mixed with chopstick, top of shaker with a half and half, just not enough to cool off. Gotcha. Okay, so you're doing the powder and stuff. I I probably should do that so I can put all of that in. Sometimes I don't like doing the powder. Sometimes I just get very, very annoyed with having to mix everything. But, like, I should be doing the creatine and stuff too, but I just haven't been. And I should. I should follow your lead there. That's a good idea. Turquoise, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. What are you guys up to today? Sounds like a lot of us trying to get errands and things done today. Let's figure out what brush I wanna use. Let's do this one. Put a nice one out. So far, the pattern for spring has been many days of rain, long grass, brief window where everyone mows, and then rain again. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of the same here. We have a bunch of irises that bloomed, but now they are done blooming, and I have to go basically clean out where they were because, like, the stalks need to be cut back. The leaves I can cut back down. And it's just like this whole section I gotta go clean out. And then I have this like wild berry vine, which I've been fighting since we moved in, and it's taken over again. So now I've gotta go out and fight it again. I'm not excited about it. Greetings must up with energy levels. Uh, I know it's good for growing. It's also good for a lot of cognitive things, so memory and things like that. Energy, I don't remember if it really helps with that as much. I was definitely taking it for the other stuff. I saw it from another creator, but she doesn't do coffee. Oh, she's just throwing it all in. Gotcha. Yeah, I do espresso for mine. So I just do the like the pre-made shake, and then I add espresso and a little bit of a like I have the sugar-free syrup, so I just put some of that in. I basically make an iced latte with it. But instead of milk, I do a protein shake. That's what I do for mine. But I'm not putting as many powders and stuff, so it works for me. I mean, I guess you still could. I just hate it. I would rather have a pill for things than a powder any day. I know it's not supposed to, like, absorb as nicely, but it's way easier, and I'm not just having to chew my way through powder all day. I feel like I'm always tired. Might just because I'm about to be 40, though. We have lilies, mint, and grapevine in our yard. We moved in, we tried to kill them, it's impossible. Yeah. Yeah. So I think either Thursday or Friday morning here, I need to I need to attack the vine again. Because, like, my mom's a big-time gardener. She loves to garden. She's come over and she's tried to fight it multiple times. Like, she'll spray it, we'll clip it, we'll dig out what we can. It still comes back. I cut it back, like, every year. Still comes back. I don't know. I give up. I'm just gonna have to keep fighting it. Until either we move or I die. I will be fighting this vine. Rainways is very lucky we didn't get rain at the car shows, but it was funny. Had some thunder in the distance. As soon as that happened, you hear like 5 or 6 cars all start up and try to leave, and then there was no rain after. I do it with the hot coffee because it absorbs into the liquid bag. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'd say maybe you mix some of it and you just leave it for a little bit. Just let it cool down on its own and then add it in. I don't know. I don't know. Some experimenting to do. They're the top 3 on the list of resilient species. The lilies will be here after humidity is long gone. See, lilies are my favorite flower. I'm cool with the lily staying. The vine, though, because it's all spiky too. Like it's painful having to fight that vine. Even with the gloves, sometimes it gets under the gloves. Yeah, I could do without the vine. Everything else is kind of whatever. That vine, though, we're just gonna wrestle until I'm gone. That's the only answer, apparently. I can't do anything about it, it turns out. Dang, this blue is bright, and I kinda love it. Oh, it's also a lot less green on camera. Interesting. It's a much more true blue on camera. It's losing all the green. Alright, I'd like to get the gray I like to use under Celestia Grays. Let's get that out, and we'll get black for his hat, too. Anyone else doing some hobby today? Riot, hello, how are you? What have we got, chat? There's our gray. And our black. What else do we need? We've got our red out already. We'll need gold at some point. Might as well grab it. We can barely keep them in the flower pit. We have the spider lilies, where it's the red. You always see them in anime. That's what I think of. We have those, and I cannot keep them contained. We didn't even plant them. They were just here. And like they kept popping up in the backyard, so I'd like try to put them together, and then I keep finding them other places. I don't know how they keep migrating other places, but they're very pretty. I just wish they would stay together. Oh, green, blue, blue, green ranges. Runner up to purple. I do love me some turquoise and some teals. Does woodworking count? Absolutely counts. What are you working on? What wood are we working? Hey, Five again, welcome back in. I'm painting this model vicariously through you. I find myself I fought myself, sorry. So hard to not spend money on minis. This is the top of my list. Glad to see you're painting him. He's really fun. He is going to be going with, I don't remember if you're in here while we're working on it. Going with Chum. He needed a friend, so we're going to try and get them together. This was from the starter box that Steamforged sent over. Thank you, Steamforged. But we're going to try and get a little bit more of it together here today. Will of the Brush, hello. How are you today? Is there anything you're working on? Wish my weeds would stop trying to migrate around. That would be nice. They're very tricksy. Tricksy weeds. Alright, I'm starting with a kind of very light gray before we do the white of his pants. There. He's just got a lot of bright colors, honestly. Like, the skin's really bright right now, but he, in general, is a very colorful model. Just fun. Fun. Cassiodorus, hello, Chum is holding a friend. How are you? Okay, I'm gonna ask. I saw you mentioned you were playing Spirit City. Was that one of the keys that were given away? So we did a giveaway for Spirit City the other day. There should be 2 keys out and about. If anyone got one, let me know. I just want to know how that. I have not used that system for a giveaway before, so I'm trying to figure out how this works. I want to make sure it did work. Bright colors are best colors? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I agree, especially for tabletop. Like, just being able to see really quickly what everything is. Right, so it's cobbling together a little storage rack out of old shelf boards. I need some organization. Let's go. The worst thing is the previous owner put down bloody river rocks all over the backyard. Does nothing for weed mitigation, just makes the small backyard useless. We have our previous owner decided to use like the slate stones as edging. And yeah, the lilies are getting out of it, the grass is getting into it, and it's just awful. And I want to replace it with actual like metal edging. I hate it. Also, our like entire back patio is the same like stone stuff. And I don't know, I'd rather have concrete, honestly. Does it look as pretty? No. Is it a lot easier to clean up? Yeah. It is key mailer, yes. Yes, yes. You got a blank email. That's weird. I don't know about that, but it is from key mailer. Let's see. Will the brush this lovely sunny day here in London? Just finished a Commodore Foulblood Skaven model. Was about to start another project. Let's go. Skaven are so fun to work on. It's been a little bit since I worked on them, but I've got a Skaven army as well. They're really fun. Getting to add all their warp stone and stuff. What are you thinking of working on next? Chat, anyone else working on stuff today? This very light gray next to this bright blue is it's feeling very weird at the moment. We are trusting. Trusting. We are very in the whip stage. Very, very whip. I did work. I was really surprised when it showed up. I didn't know you already did. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. That was the tough part, is it was just like the giveaway ends at this time. And I'm like, do I have to do anything? And then it's like the giveaway ends at this time. I was like, okay, I guess you do it. Cool. Glad it worked. I'm working on work. Let's go. I know I mentioned it in the Discord, but I turned on Spirit City while I was doing my emails yesterday because I hate emails. And it actually did help. Because I was able to like I had the music. I was waiting on a critter to show up. I had my little timer going. It actually was really helpful. I think I'll keep doing that for the stuff I don't like to do. I think just knowing that there was like like an endpoint, like the timer was gonna go off and I was gonna have my stuff done. That felt really nice. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think it would work as well as it did for me. Well, thank you for checking it out. Thank you everyone for coming to hang out. I like checking out your room in the screenshot you shared too. The Cassiodorus was rocking the pet portrait, which I kind of want to go back and get. It's fun creeping on your room. Well, Jay Big, hello. How are you? Oh, he's my first game and really enjoyed it. Gonna do a little marine Tyranid diorama for a change of pace. That'd be fun. Get to work on some terrain and stuff too with it. That's awesome. Well, welcome on in. Thanks for coming to hobby with us. Jay Bick, how excited are you for new Deepkin? I guess if anyone missed it, Games Workshop shared an article for Gargants, but there are some Deepkin that haven't been previewed in the photos. So if you'd like to see that, it looks like there's spells and some foot heroes. But that's in today's community article. Oh wait, that's the sword. That's not his. He's trying to paint the sword as part of his sleeve. Cassiodor says it was helpful this morning. The timer was the endpoint, and gamifying tasks is nice. Yeah, on the apps that are like, once you hit a certain point, you can buy yourself a coffee or something. Some apps too. I feel like the ease of getting tickets makes it very easy to be like, yeah, I'll put that on and do that. Like, it doesn't feel like you're grinding it out as much as... I don't use a lot of productivity apps. I've seen some of them, but it feels like you're rewarded pretty regularly, which, I don't know, it seems more motivating to me. If I had to wait a really long time to do something, that's not super motivating, IMO. Wouldn't be to me, anyway. And GW leak their own stuff, yeah. I just say the full sculpts first. The monster pill might be cool or super goofy. Luna looks great from the picture. Wave Rider hair looks a bit boring. Yeah, they did look cool from the little tiny bit that we got. They do look nice. The spell looks really cool, and I think the painting on it, like the colors and stuff that we can see already, looks pretty nice, I think. So I guess we'll see. Maybe we'll get another article today about Deep Canyon. Man, the colors on this guy are wild right now. Let's put this bright red next to this bright blue. Next to our kind of gray. I'm getting wild today, chat. GW League their own stuff. Forgot to use the intentionally messed up focus this time, yep. They're like, ah, shit. We forgot our potato camera filter. Oh, shit. Show colors. Your whole cloak. It's gonna be red. Because red's cool. I feel like black would be really boring back here. Considering all the other bright colors we got. Your cloak is red now. Trapside preview is just gonna be Deepkin. Let's forget the horse heresy stuff. They're showing heresy, but there's Deepkin in the background that we haven't seen yet. Wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised. Let's see. Any other hobby? I know the Space Wolf leaked codex is the other thing I keep seeing people talk about. Any other hobby news I'm missing? I feel like those are the biggies. When I get this coat all base coated. Yeah, because summer release is kind of what we're waiting on, right? For Heresy and stuff. Are they still doing like the Heresy Thursdays or whatever? Will that be when we hear more? I don't know if the hearsay thing changed anything. You're saying those really cool, unique models you have got removed. Yeah. Yeah, imagine. Imagine. Alright, I'm gonna do a little bit of shade on the skin because it's throwing me off, honestly. It's very bright. Bring it down a tiny bit. I'm gonna go to turquoise. I'm sad the green on the skin is not coming through, but that's okay. New Middle-earth strategy battle game army book coming soon. That's what I want this summer. It's kind of wild it's not out yet. But I feel like Age of Sigmar has also been... What, we're waiting on the handbook at this point? Hasn't gotten a lot of news. Because I didn't get, like, anything at Adepticon. Alright, with our turquoise, I'm doing... I don't know, I feel like that's my signature thing, is just thin it down to a wash. Throw it on. It's kind of between a wash and a glaze. It works really nicely. And then I tend to just kind of clean up on the next layer, wherever I don't want it. They added the League starter set pictures to the hearsay site. It's gonna be so interesting watching all of that go down. I think I also need to grab a model holder. I'm moving around a lot and I'm gonna get my finger in paint. Especially when we base coated that cloak. I just know I'm gonna stick my finger in that red paint. I just know it. Gilded Brush, welcome in. How are you today? Oh, please stay. Ow. Sorry, 1 second. Get this gosh darn. There we go. Get them locked in. What are you up to today? We are working on a Commodore Foulblood. And he's got some wild colors we're getting started. How are you? Let's get some black here to tone some of this down. I also want to get the overspray off the base. I think that helps too when we're trying to figure out colors. Doing well. Started work on an Umber Hulk miniature. That's fun. Digging the colors so far. Thank you. What is the Umber Hulk from? Welcome in. Our Commodore is going to be joining. We've already painted because, of course, we had to do him first. He's going to be joining Chum. So there's a little bit of some more fun, bright colors. Just a fun army to work on. So He'll be joining him when we're done. But yeah, it's a lot of base coating right now. Then we'll get to all the fun stuff. Let's see, yesterday after stream, worked out. I had some orders to pack. Slam and I watched some more Yu-Gi-Oh, which has been fun. We're to the last arc, and it's just things are happening crazy fast, which is kind of fun. The memes are good. What else? I ended up just taking some time to read more of my book. I finished up Annihilation by Jeff Vandermeer. That was all right. I thought the atmosphere was kind of cool and creepy, but I'll see what the next book's like. If I'm still digging it, I'll continue. If not, Scott's like D&D monster. Yeah, I found a cool print on Etsy. Okay, it's like a big old rhino beetle. Yeah. Sorry. I was wondering if it was like a 3D print or WizKids or some of those 3D sculpting for D&D is so cool. They've got so many cool minis. That does sound like a fun project though. Getting the the monsters ready for D&D and then being able to put it on the table for the characters or the players, sorry, is so much fun. Just seeing their eyes widen as this giant creature hits the table. The best. The best. I haven't been able to build the Shadows and Scum box with my friend yet. Every time I try to plan a build date, work or family plans get in the way. Oh. It's cool that you've got well, you're still working on a date, but plans to do it together. That's fun. At the Area X series, yeah. I enjoyed it, but definitely feel like I need to find a blog post that really spells it out for my smooth brain. Yeah, I've heard it'll get more involved here. I saw just from the reading tracking websites that apparently a lot of people didn't care for the second one, but I'll go in with an open mind and see if I'm feeling it. If not, that's okay. I got plenty of other books to read. We'll give it a shot though. Let's see. Need to find and prep some adventures for the children. Let's go. D&D with mini butts. All right. There's all that black. Yeah, let's go ahead and start the white. Scott's a hero and got me some Celestia Gray. So let's go ahead and dive in with that. I think we'll do that and then we'll do some gold. Some bright, some bling bling to go with the bright colors. I read the first two books during my Mexico trip last year. Basically just hours at the pool, some drink. I think that's the perfect place for something like those books, yeah. They're shorter, they're pretty quick. Having miniatures for the monster seems to help. Yeah. I was a little sad when we moved because we have we basically built a TV screen for our maps and stuff, which is great because then you can use all the digital stuff. But there is something about still having for the big stuff, still having the miniature. There is something nice about that. For the actual scale of some of the things we're fighting. It's really fun. Well, I got himself some new minis. This is an excuse to go to the store, but I got Celestia Gray, which I've been trying to get for weeks. So Scott's a hero. A hero. Also, the Malifaux picked up are really cool. He told me he got oh, such and such keyword. I'm like, I don't know what that is. Well, they're very cool. I had looked at them before. I think when they were first announced, we both looked at them. I'm glad he's got them to work on now. In honor of Scott, we will name Celestia Gray to Scott White. What a hero. He's got his own paint name. What a hero. They seem to identify strongly with their minis, less comfortable role-playing as themselves. Does that make sense? Oh, yeah, I could see that. Getting into the role-play routine is, I think, the hardest part. I remember when we were playing, my friend Danny was first campaign, she was kind of, I mean, it is weird. She was having a hard time kind of getting into it and what would my character do, that kind of thing. Second campaign, she just ran with it, and I was so proud of her. She was like talking back to the other character and getting really into it. It was really cool to see her like grow as a player. They're definitely not built and primed. These are practically done. That's all you do to get your minis to the tabletop, right? Right? Well, Scott's pretty, when it comes to like the Malifaux stuff, Scott's pretty quick with it. He does a really nice job, but he gets focused and they look really good. I'm sure they won't take him too long, I don't think. More than someone does. Scott throwing shade. We call him a hero, and what does he do? Immediately throwing shade. Well, Scott, let's not get crazy, right? What have we done? We've created a monster. Created a monster. But yeah, I finished my book. That was kind of it last night. Wasn't anything crazy. Yu-Gi-Oh was fun. We made wings in the air fryer. Those are really good. Cleaned up the house a little bit just because I needed it. That was about it. This was a nice quiet night. I'm enjoying my reading time quite a bit. I played a little bit more Doom. This one's just not grabbing me as much as the others. But I did play another level and a half-ish. I tease because I care. Be concerned the day I stop teasing. That's right. That's how you know. That's when Scott's checked out. Anyone else playing any games? Oh no. Oh no, it's slam. What'd you up to? How's your day? I was just recapping my night. And we're watching Yu-Gi-Oh! But we're working on this guy's got some pretty wild colors so far. We got bright base coats today. I kind of dig it. But War Games Atlantic's putting out their own hobby tools with angle clippers and glass nanofiles. Ooh, fancy. Don't think I've seen the like glass ones. Getting the rest of the white on here. I don't be concerned when you do stop teasing. Did you finish your conquest yet? I think the last I mean, to be fair, he did paint an entire Warlord Titan, which also looked pretty sick. And he helped me paint some or print some Trench Crusade. So. Actual hero. Lurking, twerking, gonna set up for working out for the first time since sickness. Let's go. Reduce lump status. It's so hard going back after like not feeling well. Like after my weird cold or whatever. The first day back was rough. I hope your first day back is better. My body was like, uh-uh. Uh-uh. I hope yours goes better than mine did. You finished your Trench Crusade? I think. I'm trying to remember what he told me. I know. I know One Piece probably needed to be reprinted, but you better get some before I tell him my nom nom queue. That's all I'm gonna say. You better get some before I give him my nom nom list. Looking forward to it. You got this. You'll feel happy you did it, even if it's tougher. Getting back to it. You'll be glad you did it. Alright, there is our white started. Yeah, I think it's time to start some gold. I think we could use it. Just trying to think. We're gonna keep working on the white. Might be better to just go ahead and do... Oh, those are actually... Some of the strappies are gold too. I didn't know that. Yeah, let's finish the white. Otherwise, it's gonna end up being a lot of touch-ups. Let me decide if we do Celeste... Or not Celeste, Ulthwin or just white. Do Ulthwin. Slightly off-white. If I can find it. There it is. Hopefully that one's good. I guess we'll see. If I don't, I'm blaming you. That's fair. Then you have to do my weights. I'll do it. I'll do it. I had a big arm day yesterday. Proud of myself. It hurts, but I'm proud of myself. Getting used to the added weight that I put on. I am definitely at the point where I'm running out of weights that I can do here at home, though. If I want to start maxing things out, I'm gonna have to get a gym membership. So I gotta figure that out too. If I want to do that. I'm ready to get back into the gym. I've been out for a month. I'm just waiting for my procedure next week to get back into it. Since I'll be on light duty for over a week, yeah. Definitely wait for after that. I take it back. I don't want to feel emasculated as you throw me around my weights all staring at me. It's very light work. Thanks for the warm-up slam. Thanks for the warm-up. Get all the weight maxing. That's right. What did you forget the actual weights? That's why you gotta train today. That's why you gotta train today. What is everyone else up to today? What we got going on in chat? I actually have a lot of admin stuff to do. I gotta make TikToks. I need to decide if I want to do a subathon for our partner anniversary. I think I do. But it doesn't mean I have to get some more stuff figured out. And I've got to pull out some Elden Ring for it. So that's part of what I gotta do today. What are you guys up to? Thank you for providing a potential physical threat I must train to overcome. So sweet of you. The fear for my safety is a great motivation. I was hoping you would say that. I will continue my work. I will continue my work. I should become a personal trainer, you know? If the streaming thing, you know, it's not a forever job. When I decide it's no longer my time to stream. Physical trainer. What do you guys think? Would you hire me? Personal trainer, let's go. I keep picking him up and shouting. This is why they call him Slam, as you chuck him through a table. I think I found it. Next career path. I have the gym later. First class since Thursday, so probably really gonna feel it after a weekend of wine and junk food, probably. But you're getting back to it, and that's the important bit. Personal training workouts as a stream. I follow some YouTube channels that do that, and it is really nice. All right, let's get the rest of these pants. It's okay, Chad. I'll keep yelling at you anyway, even if it's not for weights. I'll continue to yell at you. Don't worry. There's a guy called Vinnie Jones, Juggernaut, the X-Men film. Oh, he's famously violent ex-footballer turned actor who always played a hooligan gangster. He had a parody fitness course where the whole premise was the cardio you did was running away from him as he hunts you to savagely beat you. Yeah, what if I just take that? What would you like that gimmick? Now you have to run from both of us. Good luck. Good luck. I also shame you for not painting your miniatures at the same time. You get the twofer with me. That's my difference in our programs. The physical and mental humiliation is such a good package deal. Some people are into it. I'm here. I am here to provide. We're doing painting. We did the first highlight on this click. Wait for time for 10 push-ups. We're gonna do the next highlight. Sorry, tomorrow's sit-ups, so we wait for Washington to try. Gonna get ripped while we finish our backlog. Hope you're all ready for the rebrand. It's only my 50th rebrand. Thank you, chat. Thank you for these wonderful ideas. I will consider them. I will consider them. It's good we're talking about it now because I'll need emotes to go with them, and that's also on my list for today. So, finding that emote artist I liked. I'm gonna beat you with the sack of your unpainted minis. You can choose to make this experience better over time. That's right. I'm not doing this to you. You're doing this to you. Push-ups, ugh, burpees. I don't even want to do burpees. I'll troll the crud out of you guys. I'm not even doing burpees. I mean, I guess if I'm just watching you guys, then yes, absolutely. Burpees, go. If I'm just watching, if I'm just training, you know, absolutely get to it. Some people do a couple of reps of an exercise after they die in Elden Ring or something. Either never die again or become jacked. It's like that cartoon is like, every time such and such happens, I do 100 push-ups. Alright, so okay. We need another coat here as it dries, but I think we've got most of the white all worked in. I may do just pure white a bit later for like the harder folds on the fabric, but I think for now we're good. So let's go ahead and start some of our gold because it's pretty. I think what else we got going. I need to see when the stars play again because I don't remember when that is. I don't know how much time they have in between series here. Belt buckle. Completely missed his belt earlier when we were doing the black. We'll have to come back. How is a burpee different than a squat thrust? I don't know exactly what a squat thrust is. It's probably easier to just do a quick Google. Burpees are awful, though. They're awful. I do know that. Starts by tomorrow night. Okay, that makes sense. Little break. I actually did try doing 10 push-ups every time I died in Fortnite. Notice I started losing less or getting further into the round. I mean, whatever works. Whatever works. That's the rebrand. We were talking about playing Fortnite yesterday. It's gonna be push-ups in Fortnite. Burpees in Fortnite. Lurk while trying to become less of an easy target for you. Sounds good, Slurk. Let's get it. Let's get it. It won't help, but let's get I already did, and the Wikipedia makes it more confusing. Oh, I just meant, yeah, just a quick little YouTube video. See how the burpee works. But yeah, I don't know exactly what a squat thrust is by name, at least. Maybe someone else in chat can help. My fellow personal trainers. Yeah, and a jump too. Okay, it is similar. Burpee, a squat thrust with an additional stand between repetitions. Yeah, there's jumping. Yeah, it's awful. You're just up and down the entire time. It's awful. 100 push-ups. I can't count that high. Once I hit 10, I run out of fingers anyway. I mean, 10's still pretty good. At least get you started. That's still pretty good. I don't know how many I could do. I don't think I could do 100. I know I can get to 10. I don't know that I've tried more. Chat, how many push-ups can you do? Go. Yep. I don't like watching videos unless strictly necessary. So it's the guy with Twitch on all day during work. I can't watch long videos. A short one I'll do, but I understand that. I tend to, which is bad because obviously I'm on YouTube, but I tend to hop around for, because it's usually because I'm looking for something very specific. So I'm looking for the moment where they're going over the very specific thing. Short things I don't mind though. I'll watch the little shorts and stuff with shorter videos. My coworkers would look at me so weird if I started doing push-ups. What if they join you though? What if they join you? You just tell them, you do it the same way I just did. How many push-ups can you do? And you just attack. I don't know, I feel like some people just wait for that moment to shine. Still mad about the entire pivot to video thing. Usually 10 is my limit. Yeah, I would say that's... I feel like also when I'm doing push-ups, it's after I've done other things, so I don't know... Like, if I were to just do push-ups, I don't actually know how many that would be. When I worked in the office, we had a push-up bot in chat where everyone would do push-ups on the hour. Participation varied. There you go. Set it up in Spirit City. Get your push-up timer on. This poor Retributor Gold is, this is rough. But I don't remember if I have another pot of it or not. So we'll just keep working it here. Just having to mix it more than I normally do. That's okay. Alright, get some gold on there. He's starting to come together a little bit more. I want to get this, skin tone figured out so it looks a little closer to how it looks in person. Not having the green is making him look very strange on camera. He also just needs a darker. That turquoise was not dark enough for our shades. We need to go a little bit darker. Thinking like Stegodon, scale green or something. Oops. I just got gold all over my finger. Alright, I'm good. Tomorrow on stream, we're going to be going back to Oblivion. I think I'm going to leave it just right where we are. I'm not going to worry about finishing that quest before we restart. We're just going to pick it right back up where we left off last week. So if you guys want to come Oblivion with us, that'll be tomorrow. We have a Khajiit that we built together. I'm supposed to be punchy. I've just been sticking to a sword so far, but we need to return to our roots. Return to punchy. So we'll play that tomorrow. Anyone else playing anything good? It's been really fun having our gaming days on Wednesdays. Not sure what else I want to bring after that. Maybe Oblivion for a bit. Need to look at the old game schedule, game releases coming up. I think the Elden Ring Night Rain comes out soon. I don't think I'm gonna get it, but I'll probably watch some streams of it. Anyone else looking forward to some games? Okay, where else do we need gold? We need gold on his hat. I just don't remember what else is coming out here soon. I guess it's like a leather strap. Okay. Almost look like more gold, but I think it is leather. He also has a tiny monkey on his shoulder, so we need to start our little monkey friend. Alright, and this is actually gold trim on the cloak. I want to find a good mindless ARPG on Xbox so I can play for like 45, 60 minutes at a time. Chat, do we have any suggestions? I feel like Night Rain is perfect to watch some speedrunner play. Yeah, I'm not super interested in it myself, but I'm kind of curious to see what they did with it. But yeah, just watching them beat up on some bosses, that'll be kind of fun. Assuming it feels similar to the other game. Just watch the Souls runners absolutely beat up on it. It is making me want to. I had started Dark Souls 3 a while back and I just got distracted. It is making me want to go back to some Dark Souls. Or play Sekiro. I haven't started Sekiro yet. Maybe I do that while I watch the streamers do Night Rain. Alright, got all of our gold started. I guess the buckles on his shoes. Also need some gold. Match that belt. I guess for their sword, they go a little bit more of a warmer gold, almost copper. I think I'll just rock the gold. Keep that all consistent. Maybe do a different wash on it, but trying to think if there's anything else I've seen. I feel like it's been a relatively quiet week so far, which is good, but can't think of any other nerdy updates I've seen. Still holding out hope that I can get a Switch 2 pre-order. I keep checking my email to see if Nintendo has emailed me. No luck yet. I might be just hoping GameStop. It sounded like they were gonna have some more at release from an email I saw, but just kind of holding out hope I can still grab one. Well, that's about it, I think. I started reading, Matt, welcome in. How are you today? We are painting. This is Commodore Foulblood, and I love his pirate look here. So getting some more base coats on. What are you up to? What was I saying? Oh, I started Parable of the Sower yesterday, which is very good, but it's one of those books that was written in the 90s and everything like sci-fi future. It's like taking place in 2024, and how accurate it is really depressing. It's one of those types of books. I almost need another book to stop me from doom scrolling my book, is how accurate and depressing it is. It's very good, it's written very well, but man, it was depressing reading it yesterday. The book is hitting too close to home. Where it was like the climate's a mess and the people in power and all of that just ringing a little too true. A little too true. Well, yeah, that's what we got, Matt. What you up to today? This guy is gonna go with another model we've already finished up, who is Chum, the short, and his friend Steve. So there's my Warmachine so far. I think once I get our Commodore together, we'll get some basing started, and I'll probably leave the box there for now. Like, we'll come back to it later probably, but I feel like it's a good place to move on to some other projects for a little bit. Working away as always. TwitchCon Europe in a week, so things a little cray-cray. That sounds like it would be cray-cray. Looks so good, thank you. That he was horrifying. Yeah, he's seen some stuff. He's seen some stuff. Well, but thank you, I appreciate it. He's got his friend. I think I really like, he's got, like, lots of friends. So we got Steve, and then we got a little crab up here. Got a little starfish over here. He's got all kinds of little details and things on him, so it was really fun. I hope TwitchCon and everything goes well. That'll be fun. I can only imagine how much, like, planning and stuff has to go into all that. Whoa, stay. Okay, let's get some more colors out, chat. Where do I want to start? I want to get the skin figured out. Let's get one more shade, and we're gonna go up to some highlights. I think I do want Stegadon. Yeah. Get Bahara. And I need my pure white. So we probably need to mix that. Go. Anything else? We also need green for our bottles. And we need to start our monkey friend. Let's start monkey friend. Let's do camo. Camo brown. Which now that I want, there we go. Now that I want it, I'll never be able to find it. Panda, thank you so much. Sorry I didn't hear the sticker. Thank you for the sticker. I appreciate it. How are you today? I was digging for paint. Sorry. It's really going. Yeah, I can imagine how much work that would be. Did you and Scott manage to secure any Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering cards? A local hobby store just canceled a whole ton of orders because their suppliers shorted them. My friend lost his entire order. I'm so sorry. We did. Our local has us covered. So we spent too much money, but we spent too much money. We grabbed the commander decks and then some packs to open too. Oh, now I'm hoping we don't have the same issue. Ooh, it's scary. Maybe some of the first to pre-order, so be some of the last to be canceled. That's, yeah. I'm gonna hold hope that that is the case. That's wild, though. I wonder how many stores are having to do things like that. That's really scary. But yeah, we went up to the store, like, the second. They're like, okay, pre-orders are open. We, like, ran up there. What about you, Matt? I know, friend lost order. Do you have some waiting on you? Banda, thank you so much for the sticker. I appreciate it. How are you today? Thank you for support. I appreciate it. Crossing everything you get your orders. I really wanted some collector boosters, but the price tag, yeah. I think because we were able to get in, like, immediately, it was a little bit better for us, but, like, if we were picking up stuff now, there's no way. No way I could do those collectors. Except for now it's true limit and availability. If distributors are holding back to get more money out of the stores, yeah. It's, this release is just, the demand is ridiculous. It's gonna be wild to see how it all shakes out here. I want to, so on top of the, we have the commander decks. I want to build a Kefka deck. And I want to build a Chocobo bird deck. That's what I want to build. I want like a Kefka just full chaos deck. The other one I kind of want to pick up is Arden, because he does stuff with demons. And I've been wanting to do like a demon deck with Kalia for a while. So I think I'll probably try to get an Arden. I'm okay, out of coffee grounds, and I am a little tired. Poor Panda, you always seem out of coffee. I'm about to just like drop off a pallet to your house. Poor Panda. I'm glad we get to hobby together too. Welcome on in. I'm base coating a tiny monkey on his shoulder. Yep. Big mood, Panda. Big mood. I feel that. I feel that in my soul. That was the cat. I agree, kitty. I agree. Wholeheartedly. I thought Panda was just face down on his keyboard. It's like, I don't talk till I've had my coffee. Out. Out. Hi, cat. I want to go home and hobby. What would you work on? Wow, kitty, that's a hot take, right, Hershey? Welcome in. How are you? I mean, if it happens again, I know, Panda. I know. I understand. The stupid Halo Spartan I'm doing for the store competition. Gotcha. Are we not enjoying it? I know, and usually Swam will ask me like what I worked on for the day. Stupid blah blah blah. That's usually the sign that I'm done with it. I'm done. Tuesday chillin' sounds good. At least Panda's kitty's just typing. Mine's ripping up my office chair. Oh no. Kitty, please. Kitty, please. Alright. Moment in gold. Trying to decide if that entire, like... I guess it would be gold. Like, I know the buttons will be gold. Trying to decide if the strap should also be gold or leave them red. Let's leave them red, actually. Decisions to make. Oh, it's not bad. I just don't like Halo that much, so it's a struggle. That's fair. Like, I like Halo, but not enough to, like, paint a bunch of it, if that makes sense. I feel like you run into kind of like what you do with Space Marines, with just the armor. It's just you're painting that a bunch. I guess not a bunch, because it's not as many, like, minis in it. But it is kind of the same thing over and over. Alright, we're gonna do the same thing with our darker shade. Yep, that's what we needed. Ah, that's very messy. We didn't go dark enough. Now we've got some better shading. That's cool. Excuse me. Local stores ran a little competition for painting them up. I need an external motivator for me to get, need to start trying to paint better. Oh, it's not in my chat yet. Candlewick, thank you so much for that sub. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the support. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, some prizes might be cool. Have they said what the prizes are? Thank you again, Candlewick. For anyone who may be coming in, we're working on some Warmachine today. This is Commodore Foulblood. He is gonna go with Chum. So there's the vibe. Once he's together, I'm gonna do basing for them, and then I'll probably set Warmachine aside for a little bit so we can work on some other stuff. But these two have been really fun, and as soon as I got the box, I wanted to work on these two, so they've been fun to work on. Sneaker, welcome in. How are ya? Meowdy meowdy. What you up to? Try and decide what I want to do next. Got gold drying. We need to get the rest of the like skin tone on his little monkey friend. I want to keep working on the skin. Some monument brushes, monument go bags, some Manta gift cards, I believe are what I've seen. That's cool. Yeah, those are some nice prizes. Definitely worth putting some time into the mini, for sure. I'm good, but oh boy, I'm tired. Cat woke me up at 3 a.m. and wouldn't let me rest an hour after. It's tough when it's the little ones. Our dog sometimes likes to get up at weird times, and it's just like, really? 4 a.m.? This is when we need to do this? It's tough. But they're cute. I hope you can get some rest later today, or at least an easier day here. And bless him, but also, why does he have to do this exactly? Every pet pet owner understands. Goofing up my words. I'm thankful my cat sleep through the night. Sadie's been better. Now she's like just getting up early. So like instead of like normally 7 o'clock or something, now it's like 6:30, and it's like, really? Really? Can't you wait for the alarm? Julie just wakes up early AM for attention and food. Like some of my cats asleep on the house. That's right. They're resting now to annoy you later. Gotta get all that sleep so they can annoy you later. I think about that when Sadie's like snoozing. It's like, oh, I should get her up and play. She's gonna be a terror later. These figures looking really snazzy. Thank you. This is Commodore Foulblood for Warmachine. He's been pretty fun so far. He's got some fun colors. So it's really bright blue. We need to work up the red a bit more because it'll be a nice bright red. They've got a fun, like, pirate sea theme aesthetic, which is also really fun to work on. 9 p.m. rolls around. They scream blue murder for us to play with them. And they just sat there and watched us flick this feather stick around. Don't chase it. Demand truths. I mean, it sounds like they got it figured out. It's kind of like we were trying to train Sadie to stop barking at, like, literally everything. And some of the training was like, okay, when they do bark, you give them a treat to, like, teach them when to, like, bark and not. So we tried that, and then we tried the, like, when they stop barking, you give them a treat. But then she would start barking so that she could stop to get a treat. Because she's too smart. And, yeah, that was kinda where we left it, because we don't know what else to do. Everything we try, she just gets around it anyway. So, what do you do? Task failed successfully, exactly. What do you do when the dog is too smart to I feel like a lot of herding dogs, that's just how it ends up too, is they're just too smart. Is there a time you want the dog bark? I don't mind a little barking. Like, I don't mind when she's playing. I don't mind, like, when someone first comes in the door, it's fine. When we're barking at every car that goes down the street, that's a lot. That's a lot. So that's the tough part. I don't mind a little bit. That's fine. She can still be a dog. But it doesn't need to be every single little thing. And it's tricky because our previous one barely barked at all, honestly. He would bark at when we'd have storms, he'd bark at the thunder, which was just cute. Not even a big deal. And then yeah, if people were like at the door, he would bark. And then Sadie is the opposite. She's just always barking. She have a little bark as a treat. That's the some dogs know inside voice, and I'm wondering if that's the way to go with Sadie. You can bark, but please shh. Like the hard part with hers is it's so piercing. Like it's just such a loud bark too. Where like Simon's was a deeper bark. It wasn't annoying. I mean, it was loud still, but it wasn't piercing your skull. Hers seems to. Right here, hello. They need to personally inspect everything that goes by. Apparently. My friend's dog would bark at, I kid you not, bridges. He hated them. You gotta watch him, man. I started responding to my cat's meows, like, don't you use that language with me. Yeah, who taught you that? I raised you better than that. Alright, I'm trying to decide if I want to shade the cloak or the coat down. I think we do. I think we need to get our Rhinox out for that. Do a little bit of a shade. And then we'll start highlighting that too. Let's get a regular wash for the gold too, actually. While I'm here. We'll just agrax it up and get our golds out. Agrax. Okay. I come out of nowhere these days, apparently. They've been right all along. Just trying to warn us. Now we know the type of language in Twitch virtual meetings. That's why you go to TwitchCon. That right there. That right there. Alright. Let's get this shade. You'll keep a sharp eye out. Just keep the doggo around. Keep the doggo. Alright. Same thing. Putting down Rhinox. And into all of our recesses. I tend to do this instead of washes because I prefer how it dries and I feel like I have a little bit more control about where it's going. I like to mention that because I get that question a lot. Especially with like the cloak and stuff. I very much prefer how the paint dries as opposed to a wash. I was at a meeting just yesterday on camera. One of the cats climbed into my arms, laid on her back, proceeded to slowly pat my face. Oh, that's so cute though. Meeting over. Meeting over. It's just kitty cat time now. Listen to these site admin abuse. Everyone ready to bonk. Bonk. So cute though. Sometimes Sadie will act up while Scott's on a call and he has to like put her in his lap. And everyone else is like freaking out about how cute she is. And of course, Scott's already annoyed because she won't stop barking. So he's like slightly grumpy while everyone is like, look at the doggy. If they only knew. If they had to listen to her bark all day. If they only knew. She is cute. She's just a menace. Both of these can be true. She is both. Auto mod, channel mod, Twitch mod, the bonky. That's right. That's right. And I'll still get you in the Discord, so you're all set. You're all set. Alright, we need a smaller brush for our wash. Now let's get all of our gold. I'm trying to be really careful. I don't want it to pool over into the white. A little bit's fine, but I don't want it to be staining the white that we did. Oh, place in mine a ghost. That was quick. It was ghost. Let's see, what else is going on? That's about it. It's been a lot of video gaming and reading for me, chat. I'm not watching anything at the moment. I probably do need to pick an anime to start binging through. But I haven't yet. Catching up to One Piece was wild. I think my brain needed a little break after that. Replay, hello, how are you today? We're working on some Warmachine. What you up to? This is Commodore Foulblood. Keep wanting to say captain, but that is not his title. I started 2 games yesterday, even though I have other games to play. What did we start? Sometimes if you're just not in the mood for that other game. You know? Sometimes it's good to just swap over. Ray Price hyping my ascension to ghostness, he did. Sure did. It's my technical Monday, that's right. Long weekend, back to work. I hope it goes okay. It's tough after long weekends. See, started Last of Us Part 2 and Zelda. Ooh, Majora's Mask, yes. Yeah. Have you played Majora's Mask before? I've not played it since I was little, but I really like it. I probably need to replay it at some point. I really want to start or replay a Final Fantasy X because I have not played that in a long time. And all of the Magic the Gathering stuff is like, oh, I should replay it. Looking through all the card art, it's like, ah. There's just so many other games I already want to play that are like newer. If I take Friday off, 4-day weekend, do it. You thinking about it? Do it. I've moved my days off to Friday, and it's really helping. So now Sunday is like a work day for me, like a full work day, where before it was kind of a half day anyway. Now I get a full actual day off, and it's nice. Gonna go back to... I need to give 9 another try. I'll be honest. I tried it a while back, and I was very bored. I want to give 9 another chance, and I want to give 12 another chance, because I had started 12, and it just wasn't what I was wanting. So I didn't get super far, but I feel like I should give it more of a shot. That's fair. I really do like 9. 12 is really good. I want to like it too, you know? I want to like it. I want to, I don't know, I want to find what I feel like I was missing, I guess. So many people love it, and I was just like, I don't get it, but I'll try it. I found my 3DS charger, so I can play Majora's Mask 3D port, because it had some improvements. Nice. That's awesome. That'll be fun. I do have a couple Switch games I also need to play. I feel like I need to finish Doom, and then swap back to some of the older stuff that I want to catch up on. Doom's been fine. I do want to finish the story, but I'm not loving it as much as I thought I would. 14's the only one you've played. Hey, Cogs Galaxy, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. We are working on some Warmachine. This is Commodore Foulblood. He is going to go alongside Chum, who we painted a little while back. Bees, welcome in. How are you? So that's what we got. There's the vibe for today. They've both been really fun. I can't seem to get his skin where I want it, but that's okay. I'll keep working on it. Alright, we got a lot of washes and stuff drying. Take a little stretch break. This is super cool looking, thank you! They are really fun sculpts, and I've been enjoying the heck out of them. So these are from the new starter set for Warmachine, if you're interested. The Shadows Scum box. Let me pull up my reference again, see what I want to do. We need to add our blue highlight to the... We're going to use probably some of the same blue we used on Chum. Let me get our green bottle started. I got necklaces. Oh, I actually need some more gold up there. Okay, let's work on chest stuff for a little bit. So I can't believe I swapped to pick domain, but it really fixed all the issues I had with the mage types. I'm like, that's good. That's good. I guess I need to see what their, like, feature content roadmap type stuffy looks like. Because I would like to go back to it, but I would probably wait for, like, story stuff before I do. And I think that's a ways off still. I just did not enjoy this expansion as much for 14. And it makes me a little sad, like I do miss playing it. Just, eh. Apologizes to credit card? Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it has to happen though, you know? It didn't grab me like the others have. Yeah. I think the hard part for me is the first part where we were just doing the stuff with Wiklamot I really liked. And then the second Speen came on my screen, I just said, no, I've already played this. Go away. Turns out it's exactly what happened. Everything after that I hated. Hated, 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 hated. Go away. So yeah, I really liked the first bit. It was kind of fun. And then, no. Just go away. Go away forever. I hate you. I hate you. So that's my problem with the expansion. Frickin' Speen. Sorry, he's got like a chain under this, and I'm trying to follow the sculpt here. I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, he's got like, okay, it's like a chain plus a string. That's what's goofing me up. Okay, that probably still needs some work, but it's better. It's really hard to see. Hard time for me. I had to finish the end of the previous expansion before I get to the new stuff, and it was kind of a slog. That's also fair. You're having to like game before your game. That's fair. I think I had to do. I think I was just doing the Hildebrand stuff, but I was trying to crunch along on that before the new stuff. I do remember that. I think it was required. Something was required. I don't remember the specifics now, but I do remember having to do a quest line. I think it was for like a weapon or something. The bridge between the original release and the first expansion was god awful. I was not playing at that point, so I can't speak to that one. Yeah, I came in a bit later. I just got red all over here. Some of those days, chat. Hold on. I'll clean up the rest when we do our goal highlight. So much running back and forth. That's fair. If I ever have to return to the Waking Sands again, it'll be too soon. I think there was like a holiday quest where you had to go there, and I was like, no. No, I'm not going back to the freaking Waking Sands. Wait, that's every day for you? What did I say? The Waking Sands? Are you in my personal hell? Minnie, yeah, sorry, let me, I adjusted it before I put him on the handle, and I probably need to redo it again. Thank you. Other way. That should look better. Because he's a little higher up. This is why I don't like recommending this camera. The field, like the depth, is pretty shallow. There are better cameras probably to pick up. But thank you, I appreciate it. I didn't adjust after we put him on the holder. Oh, I gotta paint on this other part. Let me clean that up. Most of my day is touch-ups, yeah. That is, even painting as much as I do. You're touching up touch-ups most of the day. Thank you, Panda, I appreciate it. Not used to being at a paint holder angle. I'm gonna come back and do some of our gold. Some of the wash is still drying, but I can get some of this that's already kind of Where the wash is thinner and it's already dry, we can go ahead and get it. I'm trying to think if there are other older games that I want to go back and like make sure I play. I feel like every time they do like game announcements where it's like the sequel's coming out, I'm like, shit, I never played the original, and that's when I decide to go back and do things. Chat, are there any other older games you'd want to go back and either play for the first time because you missed it or replay? I think the other one that I got downloaded was Onimusha, because there's a new one coming out. And I have never played that series, so I think it was real cheap on Steam. I'm like, I'm doing it, I'm picking it up. I want to at least play the first one before the next one comes out. Oh, the entire SNES game or library. I didn't have one as a kid. Time for get those little like emulators that have a million billion games on them. Something like that could be really good. Despite being old, I've never played a Zelda other than Breath of the Wild. Ah, some Ocarina of Time, maybe? I feel like more of the 2D, top-down kind of Zeldas. That would be fun. Yeah, I feel like there's just some of those series that, yeah, either I didn't pick it up as a kid because like my brother and I weren't interested, or like my friends aren't playing it. I just kind of add them onto my wish list, and when they come up on Steam or something, I grab them. Get myself caught up. There's also a period where like all I was playing was WoW, so I just missed a whole bunch of games that were like came out like WoW was really popular because I was too busy doing that. So every now and then something will pop up. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna grab that. I never got to experience it. Wind Waker's the best. I haven't played Wind Waker, but I know that's a favorite for a lot of people. I should probably look into playing that. I've watched the silly speedruns of it, but that's about all I know. Where they just like yeet themselves across the map. I'm gonna give the Retroid Flip 3. It sounds like it might be, I mean, if it has the games you're looking for, it might be a way to get them. If it would support them, might be worth it. The music in Wind Waker is my favorite part. Only Zelda I've played was NES, original gold cartridge, Legend of Zelda. Alright, we'll keep working on our gold. At least the gold's coming together, you know? Even if if I can't get this darn skin tone, I can at least get the gold. I like the DS style form factor. That makes sense. Sorry, I've seen some of the emulators, but I don't remember like I don't know model names, I guess. We have one that's kind of Game Boy form that I need to play more. Picked it up off actually found it on TikTok Shop. Scott and I got one to because he wanted to play a bunch of the old Pokemon games. I think like Final Fantasy Tactics is on there, which I've never played. I would like to play that. Trying to think what else was on there that I wanted to play. It's kind of fun just going through the giant list of games. Some wild options in there. A bunch of stuff I've never heard of. Tactics, yeah, like I think I like it. I just haven't had a chance to play it. Blind Madness, we do have a Blue Pirate Man. We also have a Shark Man. That's our vibes for today. How are you? What you up to? It's interesting, just Twitch numbers. I'm gonna talk streamer here for a second. Chum brought in a lot of people. This guy not bringing in as many. Maybe we just put Chum here. Maybe we just put him over here. Let's test something, chat. Let's just test something. It's like, oh, maybe I should bring one more Warmachine. Maybe not. I'm doing good, Live Manus. We're talking old video games that either you didn't play when they like came out, or that you'd want to replay. Do you have any games like that? I mentioned that I hadn't played Final Fantasy Tactics yet, but it's on our little emulator. So at some point. But yeah, just painting. We will be playing Oblivion some more tomorrow, so if you guys do want a video game with us, I'm gonna pick right back up where we left off. We were trying to close our first gate, and I got confused and lost in a tower, so we will find ourselves, and then we will continue our quest. Because I got super turned around, and then I was hungry, so I bailed out. I don't think about games anymore, I guess that's fair. Played Final Fantasy Tactics on the PlayStation Portable. I miss that little handheld a lot. Love that. I don't know, I'm gonna be that kid. I had a Vita and I loved it, and I'm sad they didn't support the Vita. Love another PlayStation Portable. Yes, Oblivion. That's what we're playing tomorrow. Oblivion. We made a Khajiit that we're gonna switch to punching. I just had a sword and I just kept using the sword. But if we can make a cool, like, I guess it's an unarmed build, we'll do that. I think we added some, like, strength and some speed. And that's kind of all we've done so far. Hopefully we might find more cool stuff. I don't know. I haven't played Oblivion before. Vita came after Portal. Yep. And I still have mine, but sad. Sad it never, like, became something. Sony didn't know what they had. I'll be forever angry at them for it. I'll be that weird Vita kid. I don't care. I'll be the weird Vita kid. Coffee arrived. Nice. What'd you get? What'd you get? Okay, I think we need to start highlighting up our black. We also need to start the green bottle that I keep, just not doing. We probably should finish the red, though, over here. Let's do that. I think Nikki's gonna be running around Fortnite as Piccolo soon in my Jeep. If they come back, it's gonna be tempting. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. My battery blew up. Oh, for the portable? That's sad. A moment to recognize. Remember the portable. That's sad. I played FIFA on there between college classes. This was 16 years ago. I can't believe I've been out of high school for 17 years. Yeah, it's better not think about it. It's better to just not think about that. For sure. Whenever I, like, catch myself trying to do the math, I'm like, nope, we don't need to do that. Not today. Not today. This is when Slam comes in and tells me some game's been out so many years. I can hear him typing. Let's see. Alright, let's get the red for this coat. I keep saying cloak. It's a coat, not a cloak. I feel like between this and Conquest, it's been painting a lot more red than I usually do. Kind of nice. My Skaven have red, but I was saying yesterday, it feels like I end up painting more green with all the warpstone and stuff. Doesn't feel like it's an all red army, even though it kind of is. There's just so many other details on them. Nice getting to work with some more red. Can't believe Ocarina of Time. Nope. 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 Still waiting. When Twilight Princess gets a remaster, though, I will play that. I'll play that. I know a lot of people are waiting on it. I'm not unique in that, but I'll play that. Boop. Cake, how are you today? Welcome in. Thank you so much for 29 months of boop. We're working on a pirate. Here's my troll pirate. He has a little monkey that's blowing fire off an alcohol bottle, so that's fun. And then he's gonna go with my shark man. This is Chum. And we made Steve from the little meme. So we've got Chum and our captain here. A pirate, you say? I do say. I do. I've got a pirate and a shark. Pirate and a shark. What you up to? First game I played was the original release of X-Wing on Windows 95, or was it 98? No one remembers those systems existed anyway. As you come in, Cake, we were talking about video game series that either we didn't get to play as a kid or we want to replay. If you have anything like that, let us know. We were talking kind of like the little handheld emulators have some of the stuff that I just missed as a kiddo. Or maybe I wasn't quite old enough for some of it. Oh, I'm just blending this cloak out. Got lots of red. Oh, that's a pretty red. Go ahead and just brighten it all up. Leave the corn red in the shadows. Some more Mephiston out here. We'll do the evil suns around the kind of the folds of the fabric and then around this little cutout. X-Wing came out on GOG, so it's up there. TIE Fighter is better, though. First game I played was the original Mech Warrior on DOS. The game was wild because you could just ignore the storyline. Live your life as a merc doing all sorts of missions. TIE Fighter was way better. Defender not OP at all. Oh, I never got into the PlayStation side of things when I was young. I've always had interest in stuff like Final Fantasy and Persona. I still haven't played any of them. I love Persona. And I love Final Fantasy. I think a lot of that is now PC, which is great. They've been bringing more and more of it over. Trying to think if there's any Final Fantasy that haven't moved over to like Steam yet. They've been doing all the like pixel remasters and like I played 6 on Steam here recently. I want to replay 10. Persona, very good. My first Persona was 4, and I want to go back for 3. It just got a remake, so I think I'm gonna play that here soon. I think it's on Game Pass. Age of Empires on a laptop for me. Family reunion. One of my mom's cousins was a satellite guy for the military. Had cutting edge tech in the late 90s, early 2000s to play Age of Empires on. Love that. It is. I always get overwhelmed for where to start. Got all these cozy games to play. That's fair. That's fair. I think the hard part too with like Final Fantasies, they're all very different like settings and like especially if you get to like the later ones, like the play styles are very different too. So it's hard to know like which one you want to start with or Sadie agrees. Like, do you go straight to like the turn-based stuff? Do you like the more action-y stuff? That can be a little tricky. I think 10's a really good place to start, and I really love 10, so I might be a little biased. If you like the more turn-based, 7's really great. 9 is your more traditional, like, more traditional fantasy, if you like that setting. But yeah, there's just so many. I get it. If I want to go hardcore retro, I'd get a, say, Mister. I'm gonna have to look into these, right, Brian? Or, sorry, Riot. I know they've done some really cool stuff with some of the emulators, but I'm just not familiar with a lot of them. You know, there are lots of options now, though. But there's like 5 7s, right? So there's, yeah, because now they're remaking them. I would say if you can just get the 7 as close to the original as you can. I think it's just called, I'm trying to think what it would be called on Steam. I think playing the original would be the way to go. There are kind of the spin-offs, though. There's like Crisis Core and all that. I would play those after if you just really love the story. But yeah, just finding the original 7, I would think would be the one I'd recommend. Uh-oh. Slayer says, Nikki, I can't believe you've done this to me. I feel like creaky, sweaty ass. Okay. But you're gonna feel better that you did the workout, Slam. You're gonna feel less ass later. It always starts feeling like ass, but then you're gonna feel better because you did it. 9, I tried 9 a while back, and I told chat I want to retry it. I was bored out of my mind when I tried to start 9 a while back. I was bored out of my mind, so I made it a few hours, and I was like, this is not it. I'm done tapping out. I will try it again, but that was my experience. I don't believe you. It's just constant ass for me around forevermore. I believe in you, Slam. I believe in you. You'll get back into the routine, and you won't feel ass. It'll be great. Join me. Join me in not feeling like ass. It will for a bit, though, yeah. I do think that's my favorite part of working out. No ass twins. Let's go. That is the nice part of working out, is there is that week where you're like, wait a second, like, got more energy, I feel better, it's working, oh my gosh, I feel strong. Or like that, right now I've got, because I've been working on shoulders, I have this like little divot that I never used to have. Feels good, man. I like catch it out of the corner of my eye. Feels good, man. But man, I wish social media really showed how long it takes to do some of that is the toughie. Because it do take a while. It do take a while. Okay, I gotta find my blue. Sorry, chat. One second. Where is my blue? What did we? I think that's what I want. Yes. And whatever we highlighted. Calidor? Scott Silk. Wait. Okay, we'll look for that in a minute. I feel manly. I want to go to war on a lightsaber. Personally, can't wait to compare my year progress with a definitely 100% natural fitness influencer who trains honestly and just eats healthy. Yep. Yep. My 6-year-old has a legit six-pack and never works out. He just plays a lot. I was looking for Calidor, and I don't know if you still had it from the Knight or the Warlord. Trying to steal my paint back, actually. Actually. I need it. But I'll start here. I'll start with Cantor Blue. Because I'm gonna be schlepping into London tomorrow. I'll say it now. Ah, Sadieversary. Oh my goodness. We got Sadieversary. We've got partner anniversary. I'm gonna do my spiel here. We're gonna be celebrating Twitch partner on Sunday, and we're gonna be front page. So if you guys want to come party with us, I'll be honest, I'm still trying to decide if I want to do a subathon. We might do a longer stream that day, but I'm trying to get all that worked out here. If I can get the little clock and things to work, we'll do that. If not, that's fine. We won't. But we're gonna party on Sunday if you guys want to come party with us. I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna get some, I think some Elden Ring pulled out. Maybe some Warhams if we're gonna do a longer stream. Well, that'll be on Sunday. I'm pretty excited. It's wild to think we've been doing this long. I also need to make sure I have the correct year because COVID made a mess of my anniversary. Destroy them. Destroy the totally natural fitness influencer. Totally natural. But yeah, I do wish, I wish fitness goals were like, they showed actual time to achieve things. That would help a lot of people. Myself included, if I knew, that it just takes longer and that's okay. That would've helped me the first, I don't know, 5 times I've tried to do this. Now that I know how long it takes, it's much easier for me to keep with it. I can't. They're already in bed by like 5 PM. I don't get off work till later. I've seen their day schedules. Oh, thank you. I can just wait until they're willingly dunk their heads in very drownable bowls of water and just hold them there. Yeah, you just need the strength to do that, honestly. That's the strength you need to train. Just hold a weight down for a bit. What are they? It's functional strength. Where you're doing an activity that you would actually do in real life. That's the functional strength we need to build. Train smart, not hard, that's right. And then we steal their bujo. And become them. I wish I didn't feel like I've plateaued my weight loss. That's always tough. Because, like, the answer is keep doing it. But when you don't have a result, or, like, a result that you can see, it's really, really hard. Just a matter of trucking on through it. I'm the only fitness influencer left. Then I must, by definition, be fit. They made the mistake of not writing live in their bujo that day. They'll never check it off their checklist on Spirit City. That's what they were missing. That's what they were missing. You tried living more? You never planned for it. Sure. Well, Sadie's got a lot to say today. Hello, Sadie. What would you like to tell the chat? What would you like to tell them? I want to sell dog. Let's just spend more time on the treadmill, lining their body alchemy. That's right. More ice baths. I see that unaligned Shakira. Come here. Let me just pop that back in. Oh no, Panda says my last remaining work friend is leaving. I'm more of a sad panda than usual. I'm sorry. That does suck. I'm sorry. They put in like their notice here. Yeah, it's not fun. I thought about that when I quit. I was like, oh man. Luckily, I still keep in touch with the one work friend that I did want to keep in touch with, but which is also a possibility. But it does stink knowing that you don't get to We get to work together anymore. She called to tell me first instead of let me find out via email or message. So that was nice. Yeah, that is sweet. You know, it, like, means a lot to her, too, then. You know. She'll be sad about it, too. Till she gets a sweet new job and... Just kidding. But yeah, you know, she's thinking about it, too. That's sweet. Learn to get healthy food going. Inject my post-workout steroids. More chicken and rice. Absolutely. Absolutely. Actually, let's try the grape. Well, I think I get to make onigiri for lunch. I think I've got rice in there I can use. I've been doing that instead of salads because I can't stand salads. I wish I could be a salad girly and I just can't. I can't. I wish I could so bad. I can't. Alright, let's mix up a highlight real quick. That blue I was trying to use is just, it's not it. It's not what I'm looking for. I'm just gonna cover it up. It's closer to what I want. Actually, let's repaint it. It's not covering as nicely as I want it to. Start over. Whoop whoop. Somebody call my two syringes. It's fine. Says I had the weird work realization. I've worked for the same company for significantly longer than I was in school. Worse than that, if I work here 4 more years, I've worked for them for half my life. That's kind of wild, though. Like, that's... I feel like that's very unusual now. Like, are you still happy there? Do you still like your job? Half your life so far. Then, yeah, then it'll just be... If you stay there, it becomes more than half your life. Every VTuber I follow is playing Expedition 33 and I'm trying to dodge spoilers. It's a rough time when those big games come out that you want to play too. It's rough. I have that every time like Code Carnage is playing something I want to play. It's like, now what do I do? Now what do I do? Salad life is not easy. I can do salad life for like a day or two. And then I lose the will to live. Yeah, it's not worth it. I lose the will to live. I'm so bored. I don't want to eat it. Why is it all the same texture? I can't do it. I can't do it. And I wish I could. I wish I could just do a salad every day. But it robs me of my will to live. Thanks, Nikki, for pointing that out. You're welcome. It can only get more depressing from here. Go get your food. It's okay. I'll keep trolling wasted mine. You go get the food. We'll tag in and out here. I'm in. The texture is all the same. It's all, I mean, it's all lettuce. It's all very boring lettuce. Even if I put different things on the lettuce, it's all boring lettuce. Every day forget my helpful message lady. No way. Yeah, no, the people that can just be like, every lunch in the summer, I just make a salad. My mom does it. She does it. I would be miserable. I think she likes it, like, it's easy, right? But if I had to have a salad every day just for lunch, not worth it. It's not worth living. I'm in a similar boat, except mine is failing in every regard, bleeding staff like crazy. I'm probably writing it down to the very last. Oh, you're gonna be the last work friend? The last person, period, maybe? I don't know. I feel like that's the sign to bail out. I do like 2 salads a week max, if that's the whole meal. I think the hard part, Cake, is like I'll buy all the stuff and it's like I have to eat it or it's gonna go bad. But I don't want to eat it because I'm tired of it. And then I just get really angry because now I've wasted food. so I just don't buy it anymore. I'd rather just not have it than waste it. It just makes me angry. I'd rather not be angry about it. Nikki used me to complete her checklist for the day. Streamer bully, but I was so productive wasting mine. Did you see how many check marks I had? It's new Ship Girl Day. I have not played that in a bit, but I hope you enjoy your Ship Girls. I'll have to see Scott's later. I have not been playing. Cake says, day 1, Caesar salad with extra croutons. Day 2, sweet salad with fruit and feta. Day 3, okay, done. Cake's out. Day 3, we done. We done. If my choices were not eating or salad, I might not eat. That's what it turns into. Yeah. I can do it for a day or 2, and then it's not happening. Reggie says there's 5 of us left, so very likely. I won't leave because I have work from home. Probably won't ever find that again elsewhere. That is tough. Depends on the salad you pick. What's your favorite salad? That's why I like the pre-made kits. It's a little more expensive per meal, but you buy 1 or 2, move on with other health meals. That's a good point. I like to do the Caesar salad as a wrap. I'll do that. I can handle wraps for a little bit longer than a salad. I'll do those for a little bit, but then I do start to get tired. Oh, you uninstalled? You weren't playing either? No Ship Girls for us. No Ship Girls. I do have a Ship Girl we need to paint at some point, though. I picked up a resin kit a while back. And she took so long to get here that I was kind of annoyed, and I just kind of threw her in the closet for now. But I do have an Azure Lane kit. I've now blanked on her name. I'll have to dig her back out. But it's one of the Fox Girls. Because of course it is. Get in the closet. That's right. You took far too long to get here into the closet. Far too long. I think it started with an S. Shimano or something. Every once in a while, I'll make a package of turkey bacon at a time. Half of it go with breakfast, half of it go into wrap with other things. Yeah, that definitely helps. Add some crunch. Okay. Back to highlighting. I am excited now that it's like summer. Start grilling some more. Just grill up a whole bunch of protein. Have that for the week. It's kind of why I want to get the rest of the backyard cleaned up, is so we can be out there more. This hat is feeling weird, I think, because part of it is dry and shiny and part of it is matte. It's goofing with my head a little bit. You have me wanting to plan a healthy meal week. Thanks, Nikki. I already went grocery shopping. I try so hard when we do the grocery delivery. I try so hard to pick at least a few meals where it's like, okay, I'm gonna be really good. I'm gonna eat this. Like last night we made wings in the air fryer and that was really good. And I got a crazy deal on chicken breasts, so I'm gonna do some chicken fajitas this week too. We have so much chicken. But it was just like this giant 5-pound pack of them for real cheap. I was like, all right. We eat nothing but chicken this week. You've reminded me of my quest for the G-Line model kit and how it was met in defeat. Apparently there's a premium Bandai kit. They're 100 Canadian dollar dues. But they have it. Do we think it's worth it, right? If you eat unhealthy this week, then the healthy food the week after will be more beneficial. Progress through contrast. Oh, Cake, are we feeling that theory? Are we feeling that theory? I'll let you rock that one. And then we'll compare notes. The next time I get to spear you, we'll compare notes. Oh, what do I want to do, chat? I guess it's time to work on the bottles. Just been putting it off because I don't want to find the greens. Patent pending. Sign up to Slam's diet plan. Please buy my book. Please buy my book. That actually might be nice. Let's do that. JPix says that the salad is my whole meal. I like, Greek orzo or Thai noodle salad. Okay, noodles. I feel like noodle and pasta salads are different. I feel like that's a little different. I'll eat those. That's fine. For a high-grade quality kit, it's not worth that much. That's fair. You've heard of intermittent fasting. I present intermittent health. Oh, I've been doing that this whole time. Slam, listen, my wallet's out. Cake is listening. We are listening. Tell us more. What do you put in your wraps? When I do the Caesar one, I just do like the lettuce. I do some of the, I just basically cut up like the breaded chicken strips. I do those like in the oven. I'll cut those up. I'll just do some of the Caesar dressing, some cheese. I know some people do the croutons. I don't tend to keep croutons because I don't eat enough salads, but that would be good in them too. But I usually just do the chicken and the lettuce and cheese. That's pretty good. If I'm not doing that, sometimes I'll do buffalo chicken. Was also good that way with the lettuce and stuff. Just do some buffalo sauce. When I try to do just like turkey and stuff, I get a little tired of those because those end up kind of flat. They're not as don't have as much stuff in them usually, so I get tired of those really quickly. But those other ones I can do for, a couple weeks, and then I get tired of them. I have to do something else. Okay, here we go. Oh, and Slam's wraps. You got chicken salad, hummus, hot sauce, lighter sauce like aioli or sour cream. That sounds really good. After a day of healthy wraps, you just annihilate a pizza and chase it with Ben and Jerry's. You'll feel so accomplished when you get back to the healthy food. It's true. Chickpeas are good in salad as well. I need to try the chickpeas. I know some people like roast them as a snack too, and I have not tried that. Should I do that, chat? They always look good, and I just don't think about it. Are you doing the wings for lunch? I'll probably do dinner for mine. Mostly because the next dinner we have planned also needs the air fryer, and we have to finish cleaning it up. Literally sign me up. Cake's on board. Already got the subscription. It's that easy, Slam. It's that easy. You're signed up. I'll send you the bill at the end of the month. There you go. Oh, we can air fry the chickpeas? I'm gonna have to try that. They always look good. I just don't think about it because we just don't usually eat a lot of chickpeas. They always look good. Chat, what's your favorite healthy meal? Maybe not necessarily for like fitness goals or anything, but like you wanna feel a little bit better, break from the junk food. What's your favorite healthy meal? Or relatively healthy meal? Maybe I should qualify. I know not everyone has specific diet goals, but if you wanted to treat yourself to something a little healthier, what'd you do? Pizza. I don't think anything I eat qualifies. Protein milk and a banana. Like, don't get me wrong, I like some junk food. Every now and then, it's nice to have, a little something green to eat. Sometimes it's nice to treat yourself to something. Feels good. Don't get me wrong, I need to gain weight, can't do it. My brother was like that for a long time. It caught up with him. Well, my brother was that for a long time. Homemade soup with a bunch of veggies. Nothing crazy going into it, just a vegetable stock. A bunch of fresh veggies, small amount of meat, if any. Soup is always like that. It's a nice, comforting, healthy. Actually, I would go to as an easy meal that doubles as healthy. Get the pre-made Indian curries with veggies, 2 packets. Frozen cauliflower rice, throw it all in a pan. I have no motivation to cook, and at least muster the energy for that. I think mine, where it's like the no energy. We do the like smoked sausages with veggies, and we just do them like in the aluminum foil, like the little camp pack or whatever you would call it. We just throw those in the oven. Have it with some rice. Those are really good. But that's my ultimate, like, I don't want to cook, but I want something not too bad for us. Do the smoked sausage and whatever veggies we want. Yeah, that one's easy. I do love me an easy meal. Especially for like summer when it's just hot and I don't want to get the oven like going and like be over the stove. Things like that I can just throw together quickly or really nice. Alright, I'm gonna clean up his sleeve a little bit. Sadie is angry again. I guess we should, start a sword. Maybe think about that. Maybe we think about that. There we go. That looks better. That blue going onto the sleeve is goofing me up a bit. Magic Lore, hello, I love pirates. Welcome in. We are working on, this is Commodore Foulblood. He is from the starter set that came with Chum. So that's what we've got today. How are you? Trying to clean up his little sleevesies before we move on to other stuff. Got too much of his skin tone on it. These have been really fun little sculpts. I'm enjoying the new Warmachine stuff. They've been very cute. I also have this mug, so I guess we just need to get silver out in general for the sword and for his mug. Let's get that out. The shark paint was beautiful too. Thank you. He was so much fun. So we've got Chum, and then we made Steve, like the meme with the little French song. But he was fun. I enjoyed painting him and getting to play some more Rust. I'm excited. Scott helped me print some more Trench Crusade, so I get to do some more Rust here soon. I'm excited because those were fun. Alright, we're gonna base coat our silver. We'll come back for he's got like, not quite runes, but an inset here on the sword. I'll ask chat again. What are we all up to today? What we got going on? I've got a bunch of admin I've got to do this afternoon. That's my day. What are you guys up to? Gotta make TikToks and things. I guess what we've got left on him, we've got the little monkey friend we need to get back to. I need to figure out what skin tone I want to use for him. We've got the beer sloshing out of this mug that we're base coating. What else have we got left? We got more bottles. I think I just might keep all the bottles green, just for making things easy. I might switch into a brown or something for some of the bigger ones, but might be quicker to leave them all green. Trying to find a way to pay for new AC for the house. I'm gonna try out Roadcraft this afternoon. New job simulation. Oh, from Snow Runner team. Okay. That's fun. Maybe a little hobby time for me after work. Probably doing some Bushido tonight. Nice, nice. Got admin, and then yeah, I guess I'll try and decide if I want to play some more Doom. I should finish the story. I should probably take a night and crunch through the rest of Doom. Alright, got his little eyes too. We'll do black and then we'll come back in for his actual eyes. Clean up his hat. I feel like I'm slowing down a bit on him, which I don't super love, but that's okay. It happens. Oh, let's get some browns. And we'll find the skin tone for our little monkey friend. I'm thinking just Bugman's and Cadian to keep it easy. And then for the beard, we need a light brown, kind of a yellowy brown, and probably Ushati. Let's do Baylor. I'm doing better than Scott. Scott crushed. I'm gonna say it again. Scott crushed a whole warlord out, and I'm really proud of him. So I think until you can show me a warlord, Scott absolutely crushed it. But yeah, I'm definitely slowing down this guy. I come to Scott's defense. I can show you warlord. It just won't be painted. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. He even had checkers and stuff. It's pretty wild. Pretty wild. It looked real nice. Alright, there's his little leather strap. Let's go ahead and start his beer. Scott is taking commissions. We had our Warlord Titan that we were trying to sell just as is, and someone was interested if we would repaint it. So it got repainted. So we could sell it. So we don't have just 3 boxes of Warlord Titans sitting around. So a special case for that one. I'm interested in shift for more immediately gratifying hobbies. Yeah. Yeah. I also don't paint much for myself. At this point, trying to figure out what that means for streaming things. I feel like this one needs to be a different color. I feel like the others can all be green, but this one needs to be that, like, I don't know, I think of the very stereotypical kind of brown. I think we'll make this one green, though. That's fair. I don't like the teeny with painting either. I just want to play stuff. I know, I've got your stuff on my list for the week. I've got to do the next round of airbrushing. I get to do the tedium this week. You get those silly ATVs ready to roll. Finishing the bits for the night, so I'm doing for 40k. Yeah. Even that was just because we have them. Alright, let's get skin tone started for little monkey friend. I love that he's just lighting like this little bottle of liquor on fire. Got a little fire breather monkey. It's especially scary because I think the like pelican, it's like bombs or something. His army has scary critters. You know what they say? If you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. No, no. You work way harder and for less money. If only. If only. I got to paint a monkey today though, so I guess it's not all bad. Not all bad. I don't know who these people are, what they are, but I just want to talk, you know? Whoever they are, I just want to talk. Let me get this last little foot, but I needed a good shake. I didn't get the other browns out for the monkey. Okay, we'll have to do that in a second. Send people to think the customer is always right. I will go to war against both of them. To war. All right. Well, that's gonna dry. What to do next? Maybe it's time for the inset on the sword. Let's get some white. Is this dry? Put some white first, and then our blue will be nice and bright when we come back with it. Guess does anyone have any hobby questions? This will be a good time for it. Well, it's quieter. Anything we're working on and have questions? I'm gonna literally do this and then wipe off the extra. I'll do my streamer spiel then. We are going to work, or play more Oblivion tomorrow. So if you guys want to come join us for Gaming Day, we'll be playing some more Oblivion. And then on Sunday, we're going to celebrate being a Twitch partner. So we have our partner anniversary coming up. We're actually going to be on the front page of Twitch for part of it, too. So, if you guys want to come party with us, that's on Sunday. I think I'm going to get some Elden Ring together for us to work on. What's the secret to getting good? Ah, Cakes is watching all of Nikki's YouTube videos, obviously. Thank you, Cake and Bot, for your hard work. Obviously. Sadie is sleeping and a car door closed. Now she's huffing in her sleep. Can't let them get away with it, even when she's sleeping. That is dedication. We should all work as hard as Sadie. Alright, we're just gonna highlight up the beer. Kind of separate all the little clumpies as it's sculpted. You wouldn't want clumpy beer IRL, but the way that it's sculpted, we need to separate out the clumpies. Damn, you're right. Cassiodorus just wanted me to say that everyone has to practice, so I'll do it anyway. That is indeed how you get good. You don't start out good, but you work on it, and then you get good. But you have to do it a lot so that you can get good. And that's how you get good. That's how you get good. I know. I know. You have to do a little bit every day. And you get good. It's pretty great. Blackout, hello. Stealth watching during the endless onboarding. How it going? Pretty good here. Trying to get my little pirate together. Hope onboarding stuff going well. Sounds like it is. Yeah, this is Commodore Foulblood for Warmachine. And I'm just highlighting his beer at the moment. Vegeta, hello, how are you? Can't I just suck it out of someone's brain? If you could. That would be the way to earn a Patreon right there. Sign me up. Sign me up. Vegeta, what you up to? These little pirate guys have been a ton of fun. I'm getting down to like the smaller details and stuff though, so I'm slowing down a bit for the day, but I love painting characters, but there's still a point of like, okay, I've been looking at this guy for like 2 hours straight. Probably time to work on something else for a bit. Let that dry. You ever try paint tutoring? Yes, and I had so many people reschedule that it wasn't worth my time. They also, like and, like, it makes sense that obviously people have to schedule around their work, but that's when I'm also trying to get off for the day, so it wasn't worth it for me. It was too much of a hassle. It didn't work for me. I have to redo some of this training in 2 months because it rolls yearly. Oh, on a fixed day? That's so dumb. He says, "Not too much. Right now, slowly and inefficiently preparing for my next RPG session." That's fair. That sounds about right. Another dead paint pot. I'm gonna scream. Gonna scream. Let me try and find another paint pot. Take that one, but it's not the color I need right now. I can already feel that this didn't close all the way, so it's probably dead also. I hate GW pots. Yep. Let's go with, can I find a Reaper paint that's close? And I don't have to dig forever. Take these. One of these has to work for our little monkey friend. Well. William. What are you up to today? How are you? While I fight this paint bottle. If it ain't, it's not. Bye. It's not. Bye. When you come back upstairs, how are you doing? Yeah, my desk, so I can officially slack off while learning things every job has told me. Yep. Yep, that is the onboarding experience. Faints and Southern. We're just working on a pirate guy and his little monkey friend, Will. What you got going on? It is an Undertale reference. It is. Welcome in. I haven't even played it, and I know that one. What are you up to? Well, I'm gonna keep trying. What are you up to today? How are you? I'll keep trying. I will not give up on Will. Gonna get my answer, gosh darn it. I still didn't get the other colors for this monkey. This monkey is killing me. I'm awake despite working last night, and I work tonight. Yippee! Well, hopefully, we can help lull you to sleep. Peaceful stream vibes to sleep to. Go nap. Yippee, I say! Well, I hope our work tonight goes well. I hope you are able to get some sleep in between. But yeah, we've got monkey. Trying to get a little bit more done on him before I go get some lunch. Well, it's just doing everything in Southern now. We've gone full Southern. My goodness. I can't even do the accent right, so I'm gonna let you rock it in chat. I'm gonna let you rock it. Full Southern. I'm carrying this jet on my back. Where are we going? Where are we going, Will? Where are you taking us? Southern is green bean and sweet tea. Well, free Southern. Free Southern. Alright, I guess we should do his little fire, too. We're getting down to all the little nitty-gritty stuff. Can you take me to the subject? All you want a sandwich? Let's go! Will's taking requests. Everyone on? Everyone on? Mush! Wait, we should be saying mush. Mush, Will. Mush. To the subs shop. Where's cake? We left cake behind. Go back, Will. Go back. Oh. Can't go without cake. She's too small to survive in these conditions alone. I don't even know if she's at the keyboard to defend herself. But we must go back. Hi, William. Uh-oh. I think you might have to defend yourself there, Will. Okay, we need a wash on his, like... I keep calling it a mug. It's like tankard. We need to do fire for the little monkey friend. That might be all the steam I've got today, chat. That might be a good stopping point. He's fun, but I'm slowing down a lot. That might be all I got today. At least for him. I'll have to do more stuff later. Right, we're just gonna do a black wash over all of our silver. Look under my shoe. Oh, did I look away, Will? You're not gonna like the answer. You may have done a squash. You may have done a squash. I come back from my shower and a wall of William. William just squashed cake under his shoe. You're now caught up. We may have done a squash. I think I've got enough dry fitting. It's time to use super glue on the Necro War Dog. Let's go. It is time. Assembly commence. That's pretty exciting. Darth Vader screams, no. I was reading up something about the Darth Vader in Fortnite. It was actually right after Wasted Mind posted that clip of, like, him being in Fortnite. I guess the, like, is it screen actors? Whatever the voice actors were in. I guess we're going after Epic, even though James Earl Jones had signed off on using the voice in Fortnite. So it was very interesting. See how that's gonna shake out, because, like, if he signed off to it, and they worked together with Epic, but they also have the, like, the guild. It's very... My favorite slur AI, yeah, that part not great. But the fact that, yeah, he signed off for it. But now there's a suit. It's, be interesting to see where that lands, I guess. I hadn't heard anything about all that, because I don't play Fortnite, so... But it was interesting to read through yesterday. To see the freedom nature it's being used could break the suit. Yeah, apparently, using the Vader, like, AI, people are making it say words they shouldn't be using. They're using it for evil purposes. But yeah, it's interesting. If you get to choose what he's saying, does that still apply under the thing? I don't know. It'll be interesting to see where it all shakes out, I guess. Yeah, what's up, Panda? I'm just gonna keep blending, but yeah, feel free. Try and get the fire looking kind of cool. I'll do like a little bit of a white highlight up top too. Cheers, William. Thank you, Ace of Mine, for the bits. I appreciate it. Oh, I'm sorry, Panda. Panda says, having a rough time with my friend group as of late. No one responds to me when I ask people if they want to get together for dinner or lunch, coffee, or games or something. Met with silence. Have a hard time dealing with it. I have kind of similar in that I had that realization that I was always the one planning things. So I stopped. And now, yeah. Now I'm met with that same silence. So I understand to a degree, Panda. And I'm sorry that you're also dealing with it. Sucks. It sucks. I want to keep inviting people, but like if no one responds, why bother? Yeah. I'm sorry. I wish I had better advice, but that sucks. I feel a bit of that myself. Not just you. People are at their wits' end in so many ways, don't have spoons. I think that is part of it. Is when I did like reach out to our friend group. I'm like, hey, like, how you guys doing? And like, basically, all of us had the same response of we're surviving. Like, so that very well could be a part of it. Or if it comes to I can stay in and play my game versus going out to dinner. Which, I mean, I'll say it. Sometimes we can't afford going out to dinner. Like between me between projects, Scott between paychecks. Sometimes we can't afford to do it. Going out requires a fair amount of money. But I get it. Casador says, I do feel that. I kind of lost a friend group earlier this year, and it's sort of due to that. Yeah. Yeah, people give money to pay managers. It does suck, but there are a lot of things going on. And that can definitely contribute toward it. Oop. Sorry, I know this is like a serious topic, but I just got to add permitted terms shit and buttheads, and the mod notes made me laugh. If anyone else needed a little laugh. After my last nearby friend moved away, I don't see people outside the occasional office day. My mom coming around twice a year. I have another friend that I've fallen out with a year or so ago. Been trying to repair it, but get nothing back. Dude used to be my best friend. Some shit went down where him and his wife were treating each other. Oh, another in our group like shit. No one being buttheads. And over the weekend just being like, well, I guess this is done. Yeah, that's... It sucks. It does suck. Again, I wish I had more... I wish I had better advice. I guess I feel like a lot of just like our age is kind of navigating through some of that, if that makes sense. It's just part of like adult friendships are hard. They're hard. And then yeah, the world being the world right now just makes everything harder. Friendship shouldn't be reliant solely on one person to survive. Yeah, it's one thing to be the extroverted friend. It's another to be the only one who pours into anything collective friendship bucket. Yeah, you can't be the one always filling the bucket. I feel that. I'm sorry you're going through it. It does suck. It does. I wish I had better advice. Because it's like, I guess I'll share a little bit. Scott's been doing the RC car stuff, and I'm really glad that he's got another, like, group of guys to go hang out with, because, like, we do a lot of stuff together. Like, we have similar interests, and it's fun to game together. But, like, I'm glad he has people within that, like, interest that he can go hang out with. So I guess that would be, like, going out to more things where you can, like, still board game, but maybe it's with new people. Making make a new board game or whatever friends. Whatever interest, niche interest. Right. Social media has made everyone feel more connected, yet puts a measurable distance between us as people. I don't know that I'd blame social media. I can't tell you the number of friends I've lost because of something I've seen online, confronted, inquired about IRL, person just drops me. I've I feel like that's a help, honestly. Like if they're posting something that obviously doesn't pass the vibe check, I feel like that makes it easier to be like, hey man, like I don't really want to be around you anymore. I don't know, I kinda see it the other way. Communication relationships are two-way streets, yes. Absolutely. And if you're with someone who doesn't wanna go the other way on the street, then there is a point where you have to stop trying. The mini painting streamer is an expert on social circle advice. I don't think there is an expert is the hard part. I don't think there is a right advice. Other than, yeah, getting out to do what you wanna do and meeting people. I feel like that's the easiest way. Live in a time of strife and will not have the luxuries of our forebears. Also, eat the rich. Also that. Absolutely. But yeah, I can like, even if I wanted to go out for lunch every time I got a message, I can't afford to, so that's definitely part of it. I think some people just kinda go into shelter mode at the end of the day. Could be a part of it. I know I do. Like, I have limited energy in the evenings. Sometimes I do just want a game, and that's all that I have the energy for. Hey, puppet, welcome in. Came from the mini painting, laughed at the irony of a conversation I was literally just having with one of my coworkers. Liz was somehow the one who always plans and pays for everything my friends do together. I'm kind of tired of it. So I get it, so I like lurking in chats online. Fun times with less stress, usually less heartbreak. Thank you so much for hanging out with us and sharing with us. I appreciate that. I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you're headed back to lurk, I hope you have a good rest of your day. But yeah, thanks for sharing. It is hard being the one that always plans. I'm always that person. And then the realization that when you stop, no one else is gonna do it. It's just like, "Ugh, okay, fine." Like, I don't even know what I'm gonna do about it. I just gotta stop, and that's kind of it. I don't know. It's definitely tricky. Sorry, I'm looking for a silver here. I don't wanna wrap up while people are talking, so I'm gonna push through here a little bit. Let me find a silver. I'll take that. I want the other one. Here is the heavy metal. Where the heck is it? Turns out the chat is all heartbreak. Thanks for that before you go to lurk. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Uh, let me catch up here. Nikki Cole's mini painter, social expert, therapist, streamer, buff green man enthusiast. I have many titles. My hypothesis: social media has put us in touch with people who are all like-minded on our interests and granular focus. Because of this, we don't develop the skills of local vibe friending as a necessary step like we had to pre-internet. Maybe, but like I wouldn't. How do I put this? I wouldn't be friends with those people anyway if we don't share. This could be my tism talking. If I can't talk to you about my hobbies, like we're not going to be friends anyway. Mikey, welcome in. How are you? That's always the trouble I had with like at the office. Where it's just like, oh, I was with my kids all weekend. I'm like, okay. Like I watched this on TV. It's like, okay. And then I try to talk like my stuff and they're just like, it's a foreign language. Like, all right, well, good chat, I guess. Like neither of us know what the other's talking about. Guess we're done here. Guess we're done. Also, I'm a big quality time person. I will come and mouse is in the way. Just sit on your floor and be in your presence. Before I got my ICU job and started working like a madman, I was broke compared to a lot of my friend groups, so I wouldn't be able to afford a lot of outings. I come sit on the floor with people I cared about and just be in their presence. Apparently, that mattered too was my wife. I'm the same, Will. Like, I'll just go sit with Scott sometimes. I would do that to my brother growing up all the time, is I would just go sit in his room. And then he'd be like, hey, do you want to play a game? I'm like, yeah. I'm the same. People that don't have hobbies. Yeah, I never know what to talk about with those people. They just stare at a wall, apparently. It's like, well, what do you do? And it's like, well, I just blah, blah, blah. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Don't understand. I never know how to talk to those people. Drop into Discord. It's probably thematic. You probably already got the in for conversation. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, because you were saying, like, before socials, you, like, had to meet those people. Like, I don't think I'd still be friends with them, though. I think the social media is a nice icebreaker sometimes. Like, oh, you like this very specific thing too? Cool. Makes it much easier. I think people don't always want to put the same amount of work into doing stuff. I feel like if someone asked me, like, why don't we do such and such, it would probably be the money response, which it could be. I just literally can't afford to go do that. Like, we go out to eat, like, every few weeks. I think we've done more here lately just because there's more local spots I wanted to check out, and that's just because with the way the world is, I just wanna check out more local things, support more local businesses, but here for a few weeks, we won't be able to again. Because we got something in common with 600 people. Yeah, you don't need to fish. That's why the social media argument, I don't know that, um, I agree with it being social media, but I think that makes it easier. Where is the silver I literally just put down? My palette's too cluttered. We got Warmachine. We're working on Commodore Foulblood. I was losing steam, but we had some good conversation going, so I'm trying to push through a little bit more here. And then I'm gonna go get some lunch. I was telling chat earlier, I think I want to get these two kind of together and like figure out a base, and then I'll probably set Warmachine down for a little bit. But they've been fun. I'm glad we got a chance to check them out. There's an issue of being in a disposable society. A lot of people just toss things aside when they don't fit what they want anymore. Yep. That could definitely be part of it. So I'm mulling it over while I try and fix my sword. I guess Indoors kind of nailed it. Our instant gratification, microwave 5 minutes to cook somebody's. Let's say, it's no longer sparks joy. Into the trash it goes. Or it's just not a priority. Yeah. Something else becomes priority. I feel like I've had a little bit of that with Warhammer, if I'm honest, for sharing. The people that the second I'm not painting Warhammer, I don't see them. They're gone. I don't exist to them anymore. I'm gonna be honest, it has been hitting me as a streamer. It's just like, okay, guys, I don't think I want to do Warhammer as much, and then people just disappear. Just like, oh, okay, I guess that's, I guess we're not friends anymore. Cool, I guess. And like, it shouldn't. I know I shouldn't take that personally, but it's really hard not to some days. So I'm sure that's some of it too. If it's kind of like you said, if it's not what I want, I'm gonna go to somewhere else. I want to find some more hobbies that get me out of the house more. Doing it to a different social group. I like the folks that break out the GW walled garden. I mean, for my business sake, I hope to find those people, but it's been rough. I'm not gonna lie, it's been rough. And yeah, it's hard to not take some of it personally. I think I'm kind of getting better about it. You can stream painting your nails and I'd be here. I appreciate that. I think it's hard when there are others that are not that way. But again, I know I shouldn't take it personally, but it's hard. It's hard. And so you go all FPS on him out. That's fair. That's fair. Best advice I received is to make friends, is to show up to the place consistently. Yeah, I think like game store nights are a good way to do that. It's really hard with streaming. I remember streaming Dark Souls back in the day. Had a good following. As soon as I moved on, the following dropped a lot. Yeah, it's they always say like the way to kill a channel is variety, and guess what I want to do? I don't want to paint as much, chat, but every time I say it, people get all weird about it. Just how it is. Hey, anybody, welcome in. Happens a lot as artsy content creators. Makes pressure to chase the next trend, and it can cause burnout. Absolutely. Do it makes you happy, and the rest will come. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. How you doing today? It's just that's my that's my contribution. How I've been feeling lately. For those also sharing today, that's where I've been kind of stuck for the last month or so. It just sucks, but it is what it is. Okay, now I gotta find that silver. Now we have no choice, chat. Now I have to find it. Nope. Oh, it may have also been with the Warlord, actually. Okay. Is there something else I can work on? I get the White Claw in one hand and pure white hot rage in a game in her heart. I don't know. Well, I think I've moved on to the hard monsters are now my favorite. They're so good. um, we'll get, even if it stabbed me, thank you, Ace of Mine. Thank you, thank you. Usually it's been fun. We need to fix the bottles. That needs some blending. I'm gonna try and keep going since we're sharing. I don't want to wrap up just yet. It seems like some good convo here. I'm just kind of slowing down on him, which makes sense. We're getting closer to the end of him there, but hard monsters so good. William, go get some alcoholic monsters. There's no caffeine. It's just the flavors, but they're very good. We need the browns for the monkey too. Let's get those. I have been putting it off. Let's finally do it. Gorthor. And where's Baneblade? Baneblade. What's the new model color black? It's similar to the other Vallejo. I mean, it still dries matte, which I do like. It's still just got the weird medium, but I do think this one's better coverage than some of the other of the new Vallejo. But that's still my go-to black. Boo! Bring back more logo natural selection. Boo! This is blonde cow. I do not like the white hard monster or the green hard monster. They have weird flavors. I thought they were pretty close to the actual ones. We tried the berry. Scott really liked that one, so I didn't have as many of them. And then I had more of the peach one. The peach was also very good. And they're pretty noms. Scott liked the red one, which is berry. And you go get the other pack at some point. That's right. When we feel like getting absolutely turned one weekend. And they're pretty good. Adepticon's gonna be crazy. White Monster has a weird aftertaste that doesn't vibe me. That's fair. That's the one I drink the most, but I get it. That's fair. I don't think I've shared this with chat, but I'm like, teetotaler because alcohol. Oh, Lily, kill me. I have a thing. My liver is a big weenie. Wow. William talking about his big weenie in my chat. I can't believe it. Good lord, Automon. My goodness, what did you make me read today, Will? Candace says, I don't drink the coffee monsters because they're coffee and they don't have the added taurine, caffeine stuff. I thought they still had some of it. Back in my day, people just died when they drank their toxic sludge. Bro, so thank you. Thank you for allowing that through. I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you're headed back to Lurk, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I think my favorite black has been the Liquitex acrylic Mars Black. Super matte and creamy. I should probably pick that up and give it a try. Let me catch up here. Maybe they do, but I don't feel it. That's fair. That's fair. You're trying to get a rise out of chat, huh? Huh? See what you did there. Whoa. Come here, Mr. Pirate. Okay. One last push on this little guy, and then I'm gonna go get lunch and work out. Get a little monkey with some layers, some highlights, and then I will save the rest for later. Because I have about run out of steam on this guy for today. He's been fun, but I need to look at anything else for a bit. I'm surprised every time Will returns to the chat. I'm blushing too hard to hear you. Oh, the trilogy, absolutely. I'm not sure if you saw, but Southern Creel's Foulblood's Armada is going to become the become the command starter. I wish I knew enough to know what that meant. But for anyone who plays Warmachine, I will pass that along. I will pass that along. Oh. TMI, bro, no. Will's just digging the hole. Just keep digging. Oh no. Well, it's fun to watch the chat. I don't know if I could catch up anyone if I tried. Uh, Cass! Where is Cass when we need her? Get Cass in this chat. So I can show her my auto mod. This is the full history of things I've had to allow because of Will. Shake my head, my head. I will make Will reveal that today. Next time, though. Absolutely. I've had head down for most of the stream. Who is the fish dude staring at my soul? I'm so glad Steve ended up there. That's Steve. The full model is Chum. But then we made Steve from the meme with the little French song. So that is Chum. He is also from the new starter box. But I was telling chat that this guy was not pulling in the Twitch numbers that this guy was, so I had just been leaving him on the side. Trying to, algorithm it up here a little bit. Steve has seen some things, but we love him. But we love him. Never noticed on Little Chum's tail. It's very cute. And his little legs also kill me. Chum's he has skipped many leg days. Many, many leg days. But yeah. Numbers by association, yeah. If you don't like the captain, maybe you'll like my shark, is the thought. That's the thought, anyway. And you know what? They have gone up, so. Came for Steve, stayed for weenies. That doesn't sum up my chat. Just, I don't know what would. I don't know what else would. It's not even Ludbud Day yet. Can't talk about anything in chat. I mean, I didn't pick the words that you used. And Broso didn't pick the words that you used. That was all you, friend. Why are we still on the weenies? I don't know, Will. Why are we? It's fun. You keep wanting to bring Sadie's also getting in on it. I type and say bad things on accident. It gets added to the folder of chat things, or things chat has on me. I mean, I feel like that's an honor to have a whole folder that chat is updating for you. That's an honor. Don't you feel honored? I would. No, you just, but we had moved on to fish. It could have been all about Steve right now. And yet. You've taken Steve's spotlight back for yourself. I do not feel honored. Speaking of weenies, I donned it on paper defense today. Ironclad. It's fun having academic discussion about Turbo Granny's obsessions, I bet. I'm so glad you got to do that for your paper. Amazing. Glad that it went well. While we're talking, like, school type stuff, I've been back on Busu. I'm relearning my katakana because I went too fast the first time. I think I also have a quiz today. Now that I've reviewed them again. So we'll see. I think I need to just sit down and keep writing them out. I still don't think I've completely memorized them. But when I moved on to do other stuff, I just wasn't quizzed on them again. Yeah. Back on the Busu bus. I feel like I lost too much speaking by going to just WaniKani, so I went back. And like reading. The like reading sentences and stuff. Like I got really overwhelming again, so I wanted to go back and practice it more. Connie putting in Don on references paper. Me putting DBZ references in my thesis. I didn't actually know you did that. That's great. What fucking nerds. What nerds. There's a kind of network called an ego graph. I made a collection of them and called it an ultra ego graph. What a nerd. What a nerd. I do love that that's now, like, attached to your name, though. Love that. Ladies, please. I can't even hear my music. What is going on? It's audio, man. Never update anything, chat. Never. Anything pops up on your computer, don't do it. Don't touch it. Don't even touch it. Panda, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Thank you. I hope it's on the Tinder profile. Yeah. I mean, for the right lady. It's gonna be great. We hear the music? Okay, well, that's good. Glad someone like, I can see it. I can see it in my OBS, in my mixer. I can't hear it. Parkour! Panda, thank you for the bits, I appreciate it. Thank you for parkouring your way into chat. Hex go burnt. Just gonna hit all the emotes here. I guess one of Nikki's most viewed clips for I hate that part of this community. That's what I have to offer to my subs. Is we will troll you relentlessly and keep watching clips of it. Yep. Yep. Hex go burn, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for burring. Thank you. What kind of lady would be so uncool as be obsessed with Dragon Ball characters? Imagine like a little shrine or something. Red flag much? Probably. You should probably avoid her. If you do happen to find such a lady, you should probably avoid her. It's probably in everyone's best interest. Alright, is there anything else I want to do while we're here? Because I just hide my arm. Is there anything else I want to do? I feel like this is a good place to take a break. Oh, we're actually like right at the top of the hour anyway. I made it. I made it, chat. We made it all the way to the end here. We got to have some good conversation. I got to paint most of a pirate. I'll look away from him for a few hours and then I'll come back and finish this. And then I've got to decide basing. Only to reveal the shrine. I know what you're talking about. We definitely didn't build another one yesterday either. But yeah, I think with these two, I'll figure out basing, and then I'll probably put Warmachine up for a little bit. Just now that they are done, I'll move on to some other projects. But they're both from the starter box. Thank you, Steamforged, for sending the starter box. They were really fun. I enjoyed working on them. Ooh, Blancow's got the War Dog is glued. Some more hobby progress. All right, sorry, I was catching up with Will said. All right, so tomorrow we're gonna play some video games. We're gonna play Oblivion. We're gonna pick right up where we left off last week. If you'd like to catch up and see the character that we made, that is up on YouTube. So that link is in the chat. Thank you, Slam, for all the links. You can also catch my socials, so if you want to see what else we're working on. I think I'm gonna post another video for Chum later today, so if you guys see him, give him a like, a reshare, all that good stuff. And then Discord is where I'm hanging out in between streams. If you want to get trolled in real time, we also have our Discord. That is there. You can come share what you're working on, get stream updates, all that good stuff. So thank you everyone for coming to hang out today. I really, really appreciate it. And I'm excited to play some more Oblivion tomorrow. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.